This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to tryroughgreens.com. Use promo code TRYROUGH. That's TRYRUFF. Go to tryroughgreens.com. Use promo code TRYROUGH. You discover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Can't play that.
I didn't know what I heard.
I'm sorry. I'm too confused by what I'm seeing on my screen right now.
Which is?
You know what? Let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Ben Lieber's over there. As is Paul Meatsauce Lambert and Zacho Halverson. My name is Chris Hockey. No Corey today, but he'll be with us in Detroit Lakes tomorrow morning, along with Mark Parrish and Marnie Galarnar and a cast of thousands. Come on down and see us tomorrow at Water Carnival in Detroit Lakes. It's going to be fun. It's free. Come on by. I can't wait. We love it every year. Also, Parker Fox will be with us in a little bit, and another special guest. But right now, yesterday, you guys might have heard there was a big concert announcement going to happen this morning about US Bank Stadium. And a giant concert. We'll go live to the announcement momentarily, so you guys can find out exactly what's going on.
Sweet.
And the little girl from The Ring is standing behind Paul Allen. I'm not sure why.
Pretty much. Where do you see this?
Well, yeah, where do you see that?
You can't.
Oh,
we have a private feed.
Oh,
a private
do you want to send them
What's
the
a private
link?
feed?
The St. Paul Saints rallied for 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th during a 5-3 win over the Iowa Cubs at CHS Field. They're getting it done. Yeah. Let's go. The 40 and 47 Saints send Marco Raya. Which one is it?
I think it's Marco Raya.
I think you're right. Marco Raya to the mound against Iowa tonight. CHS Field, SaintsBaseball.com. Get on down, watch some baseball. Let's do this. Let me play you the audio of the announcement from our guy, Paul Allen, as he announces what the giant concert is. It's coming to US Bank Stadium. He's walking to the podium, and the girl from The Ring is right behind him.
Good morning. My name is Paul Allen.
Hi, Paul.
And it's great to be back at a wonderful place, US Bank Stadium, the home of the Minnesota Vikings. And I can't wait to help kick off the announcement of what is sure to be a legendary night of live entertainment in the Twin Cities. Music fans across Vikings territory will be excited to see this renowned artist live at US Bank Stadium in what will be an extraordinary performance and a unique chance to see this artist live in concert. But first, let's hear from US Bank Stadium's new general manager, Shannon Kelly.
Okay, well, I'm going to fast forward to this.
Global icon. Thank you for joining us for this special announcement this morning. And now direct your attention to the video.
Who's the person in the...
I don't actually ever...
Who's the... What is Cousin It doing in the corner? What is that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure why the lady from The Ring is on the stage.
Oh, I get it.
So it's Paul McCartney, in case you can't hear, because the audio is not very good. But Paul McCartney's coming to US Bank Stadium. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Macca is backa at US Bank Stadium.
That's
October
sweet.
17th.
Friday, October 17th, we have the privilege of welcoming none other than Paul
Texas Chili Bowl.
Bank Stadium.
Now, we couldn't hear because the audio is so bad.
10 a.m.
October 17th.
We have the privilege of welcoming none other than Paul McCartney to US Bank Stadium. Tickets go on sale Friday, July 18th at 10 a.m. Registration for artist pre-sales starts now at paulmccartneygotback.com.
Oh, got back. Wow. Whoa. He's got some new slabs.
That's hot.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot.
Yeah, he sure does. Yeah. There you go. Paul McCartney, U.S. Bank Stadium. And by the way, that's a not a real person. That's
it's
a dummy in a Paul McCartney
Vikings jersey.
Vikings jersey standing behind him. So there you go. That's what the announcement is. Paul McCartney, U.S. Bank Stadium. Here it comes. One of the biggest shows in Minnesota history, U.S. Bank Stadium. Will you go, Ben?
No.
Will you go, Sauce?
Probably not.
Will you go, Zecco?
Hard.
No.
I would definitely go if I don't have a gig. I saw him the last time he was in town, which was at XL Energy Center with our guy Bob Hagan, and we had a great time.
Yeah.
And he was great, and he plays Beatles tunes and Wings tunes, and he probably won't play Ebony and Ivory. He should.
Kiss. Does he play any Kiss?
He doesn't play any Kiss.
I think when he was at Target Field, everybody says it was outstanding.
It is outstanding. It's just a fun concert. You know almost every song he plays. He's Paul McCartney.
He's 83.
One of the greatest of all time. His songwriting defined what American rock and roll sounds like.
Yeah.
What I should say, rock and roll sounds like, not American rock and roll.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Don't you have your game to play, so you probably can't go?
I would guess Paul will bring my character on stage because he's going to be such a big player by then.
You know what you do? The neck roll?
Yeah, he probably will. Yeah.
You know what you do?
What's that?
You bring your PlayStation to the Vikings radio network booth.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hook it up into the TV in there.
Right. Yeah.
And you play while you listen to Paul.
I think I don't want to do that to Paul because he's going to be too interested in what's going on the screen.
That's a good point.
And not able to play his music. If I'm playing college football 26, I am worried about my player already and CTE. I'm not going to lie to you. I want him to be okay.
Well,
I want my kid to be okay.
He wears the neck roll.
I am. Yeah, he does wear the neck roll, but I'm not sure it's working. I'm not sure it's working.
Did you wear one?
Yeah, well, in college,
I absolutely
in college we had to.
Did you really?
Yeah, in college we, as linebackers, our coach made us. Like every offensive lineman had to wear knee braces.
Oh yeah, that's still a thing in college football. All of the large offensive linemen wear knee braces.
What about the small offensive linemen? Do the small offensive linemen have to wear knee braces?
Is there such thing?
There will be on my game.
Oh.
I'm going to be 5'6", 175.
You're going to play offensive line?
I don't know. I can't. I wish I could. I'll probably be a halfback. Anyway, Paul McCartney.
Hey guys, not to pour cold water on this whole announcement here, but is this bigger than Taylor Swift?
No. I mean, it's big, but
no,
nothing's been bigger than Taylor Swift in decades. So,
right.
Yeah, no.
Are you guys still watching the feed right now?
No. Who is it? Is it Hannibal Lecter they rolled out?
No, they're doing a picture now, and I love watching Paul
hold on.
look back and forth from camera to camera to camera.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Paul McCartney. I mean Paul.
Oh my goodness, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Look at him. It's like there's 700 reporters in the room. He's looking all over the place, and then they zoomed out, and there's 3 people sitting there.
Well, I should read this, by the way.
Oh my, go ahead, buddy.
Minneapolis, get ready.
I'm ready.
Music legend Paul McCartney is bringing his Got Back tour to U.S. Bank Stadium October 17th.
Let it be, let it be.
Tickets drop July 18th at 10 a.m. But beat the rush.
Poor Geddy Lee.
Register for the artist presale at paulmccartneygotback.com. One night.
Ebony and
one icon. Don't miss it.
Finish him on Friday night.
Full details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Well, that's a woman's viewpoint.
It's Paul McCartney at U.S. Bank Stadium.
Come together right now.
Me, but
over me.
That was well done.
We just did a commercial.
Yeah.
That was a live.
That's as close as we'll get to running that commercial because we'll get sued.
Yeah. You might get sued.
We should just do that from now on.
You're right. Yeah, so there you go. Mecca.
We do have a
do we have pair of tickets to give away?
They,
Are you kidding me?
They said give away in a creative and exciting way.
Okay.
Well, why don't we give them to the first person that can tell us what high school hockey Guy plays for?
Yeah, good point. No, let's get creative though. I mean, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
We'll think of something creative. Meanwhile, here's what's going on in the news. Authorities in Minneapolis are celebrating a win after seizing almost 900 pounds of meth from Mike Mussman's house.
Wow. They said in the story.
Nobody.
Strangely, yeah, right.
Wow.
He didn't know it was in there. He had no idea. He was just holding something for his cousin. The Hennepin County
that
attorney.
happens.
Yeah, it does. It does. Hennepin County Attorney's Office filed charges Wednesday against Guillermo Mercado Chaparro and Joel Casas Santiago, who I, for one, think are completely innocent. Prosecutors say both men have ties to larger drug sale organizations in Mexico. And I will say again, I, for one, think they're completely innocent. 2 vehicles driven by the men were tailed Monday, with the meth having an estimated street value of under $2 million. I think it'd be worth more than that. 900 pounds?
Yeah, you'd think so.
Wow.
It's not mine.
That's a lot of meth.
Yeah. What kind of car were they driving, I wonder? And is it
what kind of car does your character in the video game drive?
He doesn't drive a car. He rides a bicycle. He's here. He's for the environment.
Sure he is.
Yeah, he is. He takes public transportation.
Yeah.
Every now and again, he'll use an Uber, but he doesn't feel good about it.
Yeah, only electric, though.
That's
only
exactly
electric.
right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Thank God for NIL money, which he gives half of his to charity.
No.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy.
The other half is on meth.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's the future. It's going to go downhill for him because he's probably going to have a knee injury in his second year playing for the New England Patriots.
Oh, that's sad.
It's going to be sad. And then he'll turn to drugs and hookers.
Okay, that's a real question, though. Does that happen when you're
Yes,
in?
it does.
You turn to drugs?
You turn to drugs and hookers.
Not that part.
Oh.
Can you get injured and literally put your career on the line?
I know you can get injured.
Yeah, you can get injured.
So I would guess there is a setting that can change the likelihood and the severity of your injuries and whether or not they can be career ending.
Think about if you put 50 hours in playing this game and get this guy up to every offer from every college and whatever, and then all of a sudden he has a double patella tear like our wide receiver did. And both your knees blow out at the same time. Then your career's over.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now.
You'd throw your controller through the TV.
Yeah, I would.
It'd be like, oh no!
No!
It was just a game, Hawk. Start over.
Listen, start playing.
No, for real. That would be cool if you could do that, though, because, it's real life.
It's real life, but it'd be so devastating, right?
It would be devastating. It would be devastating.
My player last year had a compound fracture, and they animated it in the game.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
that's
it was really gross. No,
I was going to say, that would be awesome.
I know, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, I'd love that.
Can you if you get into the league and find yourself in trouble, can you find a fall guy?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Can you just have one of your buddies step up and take the blame?
Probably so, yeah. I mean, it's going to have to happen, But my guy's too much of a stand-up guy for that.
Yeah, he's too kind.
He'd be the one who took the blame.
Yeah, he is the sober cab.
I think your guy's like Dexter. I think he looks great on the outside, but he is just a psycho serial killer.
There's no doubt.
He's just wheeling ladies off the field.
Yeah, there's no doubt he punishes his testicles.
He flogs himself. He for sure flogs himself.
Why?
Yeah, he gets home after a game. Like when he played against Ohio State and they beat us, Ben, he played so poorly he almost got benched. He lit his testicles on fire.
Oh, yeah.
You know he did. He pulled his own toenails out.
Oh, yeah.
He
keeps a pair of vice grips in his gym bag just to squeeze his testicles.
He needs to learn his lesson.
Daddy's enjoying
He
this.
spent too much time thinking about those big cornbread.
Cornbread.
I made corn-fed, but cornbread too.
Yeah. Cornbread's outstanding.
He spent too much time staring at the front row.
Yep.
And he didn't think about football, so he had to punish himself when he got home. God. Think about football, son.
Yeah.
Matt Rule's pissed at him.
Yep. He was thinking of
The big knockers.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
You got that right.
Yeah.
But I think we all knew that. But yes, you're right. That's what he was thinking of.
And now he went home and basically a scene from the movie sawed himself.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
He had to pull out his toenails with pliers to punish himself.
Yuck. For real life, I think I've maybe told this story before on air, but for a couple years, maybe the last 2 years I was with the Vikes. So I'll put it this way. Every year during training camp, I would lose both of my big toenails.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And whether they got stepped on or it's just like they would just deaden from like my cleats being too tight or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the last 2 years, I'd pull them off when they were dead and put them somewhere where Chad Greenway could find them.
Oh, that's the best. Oh, dude, that's the greatest. Oh, you should order fast food or order just put it in a soup. Oh, dude, that's the best.
No.
And it wasn't, the thing is, like, it wasn't just like a clipping. It's the whole nail.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah, man.
You know, when your nail dies, you can just peel off.
I had to do that when I was a runner. Yeah, I did it all the time.
You can peel off the whole nail. It's kind of satisfying, actually, because it looks like it's going to hurt, but it doesn't hurt.
Oh,
and you have this like sort of blackish, opaque looking nail.
Yeah.
Where's Rosie saying stop it?
Stop it!
Thank you.
That's great. What would he say when he found it?
Oh, Rosie?
Would he gross out?
Oh, baby.
Yeah, well, Rosie would say that. But what would somebody normally say?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't remember having any sort of conversations about it. It's like he probably just like flicked it in the trash.
Oh my
can.
God!
You guys are weird.
Oh.
Why does that bother you guys so much?
Because it's so gross.
Nails are weird.
Really?
I don't like
You
nails.
have problems with nails? No kidding.
Yeah.
Pulling them out.
I've had to do it a lot. I'm with
I
him.
know. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly doesn't feel good for the first couple days because it's like, it's a throbbing.
Fresh skin.
Well, I'm saying when you first like get stepped on or it's like whatever, it starts, you get all the pressure in there because there's like so much blood in there.
Yeah.
But then once it like dies, it's.
Stop it!
It doesn't hurt at all.
Ben, we got to go to break, but I had a problem during 2-a-days my senior year where I had on the bottom of my foot, a pus-filled
disgusting. Like a big blood blister?
Yeah, like a giant blister of pus on the bottom of my foot to the point.
Foot.
Yeah, no, for real. This one was on the bottom of my foot. And I remember going to Coach Amspaugh, who was our offensive line coach, but he was also the closest thing we had to a trainer, and he lanced it.
Yeah.
Oh. And it was pus and stuff. I don't know what caused
Stop
it.
it!
Who knows? But it was the most. It was like it was when that feeling you get after taking a giant dump, that feeling, that relief.
Yeah.
That's how it felt. It felt so good when he lanced that. The relief coming out of there was unbelievable. And to this day, I don't know what caused that. But it was the whole bottom of my foot.
It wasn't just like a watery blister. It was like a pussy blister.
Come
on.
Yeah, that's gross.
I probably should have showered more than I did.
Yeah, or at least when you showered, wore flip-flops and not just walk.
Oh, that's a good point. You're right. Because I never did that.
No.
I never did that. And I used the same towel my entire senior year.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
Oh, man. And I was the kid who ducked into the shower after everybody was done so nobody saw my wiener.
That whole
just take an extra 10 minutes at your locker, just organizing, putting things away.
There were more brown streaks on my towel.
You got to either be the first guy or the last guy.
Oh, you better believe it. Yeah. Why is he always running into the locker room? He's got a lot of energy. No. He must be the first in the shower.
Yeah.
With that dirty towel with all the brown streaks on it.
Ick.
Patrick Moore Show. Going to gross you out after this on the fan.
Hot days, humid nights, and non-stop plans. All that heat can increase hair shedding, while a packed schedule can add stress, which can impact your hair. Nutrafol's whole body approach and clinically tested formulas support your hair from within, so you can focus on living your best life all summer long.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1.5 million people. See thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol.
Thinning hair is different for men and women, so a one-size-fits-all approach to hair growth doesn't cut it. Nutrafol has multiple formulas for men and women that are tailored to different life stages, such as postpartum or menopause, and lifestyle factors, such as a plant-based lifestyle, so you can get just what you need. Plus, users of Nutrafol men reported no impact to sexual performance.
Thank goodness. While many supplements rely solely on ingredient studies, Nutrafol clinically tests final formulations to ensure their efficacy. In a clinical study, 84% of men showed improvement in their hair after 6 months taking Nutrafol Men Hair Growth Supplement, and 90% of women saw overall improvement in their hair after taking Nutrafol Women Hair Growth Supplement for 6 months.
Building a hair growth routine is easy. Order online, no prescription needed. Enjoy free shipping, automated deliveries, and up to 20% savings with Nutrafol subscription. Plus, get free naturopathic doctor consults and a Headspace meditation membership.
Start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering listeners $10 off your first month subscription, free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com Nutrafol.com. Enter promo code Culturistas.
Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com. Spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code Culturistas. That's Nutrafol.com. Promo code Culturistas.
Discover the life-changing benefits of Meow Greens for your cat. Ever see your cat slowing down or having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Meow Greens to your cat's food for 90 days, and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings, I'm naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Meow Greens, and I invite you to take the Meow Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your cat will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, they're going to have better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch a free Jumpstart trial bag for your cat today. Go to trymeowgreens.com. Use promo code TRYMEOW. That's try, M-E-O-W. You discover the shipping. You don't have to change your cat's food to improve your cat's health. Just add a packet of Meow Greens.
That whole...
All right. Paul McCartney's coming to the Twin Cities. Corey cashed. And
we're going to Detroit Lakes.
Video game Chris Hockey is having a hell of a freshman year.
Yeah.
On College Football 26, and Ben Lieber's here, and Parker Fox is coming in, and a cast of thousands. So much to get to, but
and we do reminder on the iHeartRadio app, Talkback, chance to win Summer Loud tickets for tomorrow's show.
Yes.
At Somerset Amphitheater. And stay tuned because we're going to come up with a great idea before 9.
About those Paul Macca tickets?
Yeah.
I like the idea of getting a good idea. I'm putting my thinking cap on right now while you do sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
The MLB announced yesterday that they will use the automatic balls and strikes challenge system in the 2025 All-Star Game. From the ESPN story, each team will be given 2 challenges with the ability to retain them if successful. Only a pitcher, catcher, hitter can ask for a challenge. It's what they're doing in the minor leagues. So this is probably a step in the direction of just this in the major leagues all the time.
Oh. Okay.
I have yet to really see this in action.
So we saw it when we went to the Saints game last year, where like if the catcher thinks it's a strike, he can like tap his helmet, and then somebody up in the booth will look at it, then they'll review it, and then they'll tell the umpire, and he'll either go, strike or whatever, right?
Well, they show it on the scoreboard now too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But only the catcher, the batter, or the pitcher can review it.
And I
the
think
manager
you get
can't.
2 or 3 of them, right?
Yeah, you get 2. Yeah.
I saw it when we went to the Saints game when Zacho was bat boy.
Yeah.
Like very first inning.
They blew all of them literally in the first inning.
Yeah, exactly. And it didn't work out. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Is that where you were there?
Yeah.
The MLB All-Star Game is this Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Fox.
You got that right.
Devin Booker agreed to a 2-year, $145 million maximum contract extension with the Suns through the 2029-2030 season. That's the highest annual extension salary in NBA history.
Jeez Louise.
Yep. Your Lynx Hogs lost 79-71 to the Mercury yesterday. Your Lynx are 17-3. They will battle the LA Sparks today at 2 p.m.
Shocking.
And you can hear that on the Lynx channel on the iHeartRadio
with
app.
Marnie Galarner.
Yeah.
On the microphone.
Interested to hear from her.
Oh, you can? Is she on the radio call?
No, not on the radio.
Well, there'll be a microphone too, though.
It'll be on the iHeart app.
Thank you.
The who app?
The iHeart.
Ben, Tristan Wirfs, the stud left tackle for the Bucks, will miss the start of this season to have some knee surgery to address a lingering issue. He's a stud player.
He's a stud. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of the best.
That's a big hit to your boy Baker.
I know.
Yeah. But there was I saw something yesterday on NFL Live that a lot of people are like, well, why didn't you do this earlier? And I would guess it's one of those bits where like, he thought he could just kind of rehab it, and then he realized I can't, and I got to go get the surgery.
Sounds to me like bubble guts got to be too much for him.
No, there are a lot of situations where guys have little lingering injuries and they get to the offseason and sort of the prognosis and the diagnosis of the injury is like, okay, well, you have time off. Let's just take care of it. You know, you'll see some guys like in a walking boot or a knee scooter or something, or like they just like take time off and your body sort of heals itself. And I'm wondering if that's the same situation. Or like, all right, now that you're out of the season, just like take some time off. Don't do anything. Let it rest and see how it progresses, if it gets any better or worse. And it probably didn't get better. So, And what team did you play for your rookie year? The San Diego Chargers.
The Los Angeles Chargers report to training camp on Sunday. The rookies do. Or excuse me, Saturday. Saturday they report.
Oh my God, 48 hours from now?
Yeah.
Oh man,
the pace is on, right? You're just pacing around the house looking to do anything.
Grease is the word.
Yeah, grease is the word. Your Minnesota Twins won last night 4-2. They've won 4 of 5. They now look to sweep the Cubs today at 12-10. Chris Paddock goes for your Twins, but in the first inning of last night's game, Byron Buxton was hit in the hand by a pitch. He stayed in the game, scored a run, but then he was lifted in the second inning for Brooks Lee. They announced that he was left the game with a left hand contusion. I read last night he's probably day to day. Joe Ryan was named to the American League All-Star game. He's replacing Houston's Hunter Brown. It's the first All-Star nod for your guy, Joe Ryan Hogstead.
Yep. I like Joey Jojo. Good kid. And
great.
He deserves it, by the way. He should have been named as an All-Star anyway.
You said it.
You said it, man.
Correct.
I did say it. He's right.
Yep. And then the Hall of Fame game is like 22 days away from today.
Have you guys figured out like what you're going to wear?
Well, see, that bit doesn't work anymore because we don't have Roser.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Roser always fell for it.
Yeah.
And we tried to give the bit up, but then he would keep telling people, yeah, they're going.
But it's fun to like still think about you as actually going. Is it not?
Well, there was one year Hawk legitimately bought tickets and we ended up not going.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do.
This would have been a good year to go.
Oh, yeah, Jared Allen. Ben's going.
Muss is going.
Oh, well, then we got to go if Muss is going.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. With all that meth they found in his garage.
I don't know if
that's true. He might not be out of jail.
He might not be able to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They might say, no, thank you.
Yeah, they might say, pass on.
I don't know if they'll do that.
That's kind of all I got.
Or that Hall of Fame party is going to be like off the chain.
They're going to be
that's a good point.
People are going to be up for days.
It'll be a little less off the chain now because of all the stuff they found.
I have ESPN. Everybody's just getting ready for training camp. ESPN did a 2025 NFL offseason grade for every team. You will be shocked at the grade they gave the Vikings.
Is that right?
Shocked. I was.
I am already.
I'm intrigued.
Wait. Look at us being intrigued.
Great tease.
Patrick Morning Show with some great tease.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days, and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to tryroughgreens.com. Use promo code TRYROUGH. That's TRYRUFF. Go to tryroughgreens.com. Use promo code TRYROUGH. You discover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
I'll be right back on. It is 7:43, and it is the Power Trip Morning Show on Thursday, July 10th. Happy birthday to my big brother, Mike. Good morning, Mike. Happy birthday. I'll see you in a couple of days. We'll have some fun together. That'd be great. We'll partay.
Hell yeah, man. Will your sister be there?
I doubt she'll come into town.
Oh,
no idea.
Well,
Stop it. I'm going to have to bring my PS5 with me.
Yeah. I don't know how much you're going to see your family.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is July, and there are teams about to report to training camp. It is that time of the year. I couldn't be happier about it. And because of that, we actually have Vikings news.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessory pro store. What do you need? They got it.
Great spot.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, the Chargers report on Saturday, Baltimore's rookies report.
I know.
On Tuesday. It's happening, man. It's all over the place. The Bills rookies report on Tuesday. It's all over the place, man.
It's time to do some smashing.
Yeah, it's time to do some smashing.
You better believe it.
So ESPN did a bit where they're ranking like everybody's, offensive line, and
it's
they're
really exciting.
They're trying to get to the football season.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So today their bid is they did NFL offseason grades, the draft, trades, and more moves by every team. Right?
Okay.
I'm not a racist.
All right, Macho Man.
All right.
So they're letter grades, right?
Sure.
All right. So do we get to guess? And you said as you teased this out that it shocked you. I don't know if those are your exact words, but like you were very surprised.
I had to scroll way too far. I was shocked it wasn't in the first couple.
Well, don't give that away.
Don't give it away.
I just did. I'm not good at stuff. We need Corey back here to sit here. So the first team, they gave an A to the Los Angeles Rams. They think they did, by bringing back Matthew Stafford. It's the biggest move, the move they liked, and then the move they disliked. Then they got a future first-round pick on the draft day trade with Atlanta, where Atlanta, as we all remember, overpaid to get back up into, I think, even like the top of the first round, right? They overpaid to do that. Mm-hmm. So the Los Angeles Rams got the only A. There's some A minuses and so on, but they're the only A. What grade did the Minnesota Vikings get for an offseason that I thought they kicked ass in?
Okay, so here's the catch with all this. Before you sort of let the cat out of the bag a little bit. You did let
the cat out of the bag.
And the cat was having a great time in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
You probably don't understand cat behavior, but the cat was having a great time in there.
He didn't know we were going to the bridge, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
I don't think the cat wanted to be let out of the bag, but you let the cat out of the bag, right? Because cats are curious. It's
you wanted to keep the bag.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to assume.
What's happening?
I'm going to assume that the kitty is still inside the bag. Okay. Yeah. I would have guessed the Vikings got an A. But you were saying that you had to scroll down pretty far, and the only team that got an A was the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, a few A minuses, but the only actual A are the Rams.
Okay, so given what you said, I'll say a D plus now.
I'm going to say a C minus.
They got a C plus, which is ridiculous.
Why? I don't understand why.
The biggest move they made was sticking with.
Sorry, Zach, we didn't let you guess.
With J.J. McCarthy. The move that whoever wrote this article liked was sticking with J.J. McCarthy.
Well,
they meat sauce that bit. I don't know. And then the move they disliked, Ben, was signing Jonathan Allen.
Really?
They
just
also
didn't age and injury, or what?
They also didn't get why they signed Will Fries to such a large contract. And then Allen is 30 and declining at a below average 8% pass rush win rate as a defensive tackle last season after being a top 10 player in the category a few seasons ago. Yet Minnesota paid him $17 million per year on a 3-year deal.
I love Will Fries.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because we have somebody named Brian Flores.
Hey, what do you think of that?
Yeah. What do they think of that?
Yeah. What'd you think of Sam Darnold last year?
They ripped your guy, Van Ginkel. He's coming off a great season and clearly fits well in Brian Flores' system. But he never exceeded 6 sacks before last year, but Minnesota rewarded him with a 1-year contract extension that added $23 million.
How do they not understand that?
What?
Yeah.
We gave him a 1-year contract extension because of being a damn near an all-pro last year?
Yeah.
Come on.
Almost all,
man. Like, the logic of some of this reasoning is stupid.
It says extending Van Ginkel is fine, but it was a bit rich and didn't come with more upside for Minnesota.
More upside? He had 2 pick sixes. He almost had a third pick six.
What are they? This is the dumbest article ever.
Aaron Jones Sr., long underrated because of his receiving skills, but is now a 30-year-old running back. Yet the team re-signed him in a multi-year deal worth $11.5 million fully guaranteed.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also got Jordan Mason.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Yeah, and they mentioned that some of Minnesota's moves were fine. They re-signed Byron Murphy Jr. to a 3-year, $18 million deal, and then essentially traded a 5th-round pick for Jordan Mason. So they like those moves.
These people need to take a nap.
This person ever wrote this wasn't a fan of the draft, though. No team needed to trade down more, given Minnesota's dearth of picks. Yet they picked Donovan Jackson in the first round, even though they had a good deal available from the Giants and a great one from the Falcons. They don't know that.
You don't know that. You don't know that. And at that point in time in the draft, if we move back any further, we don't get an offensive.
That's right. And I think Donovan Jackson is going to be great.
I think he's going to be great.
A great piece. Yeah.
Whoa.
Sorry, it wasn't like a sexy skill position pick, but we
did Kevin Seifert write this?
We filled an absolute hole that we had in the offensive line.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, we did.
This guy or gal or them don't know what he or her they are talking about.
Seth Walder wrote it.
You got that right.
Seth Walder?
Yeah.
Jeez. Seth, go take a nap.
Clarley Balters.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah. I don't like this Seth guy.
Yeah.
It doesn't make no sense.
Hold on here.
The
Bears got a B-, even though I thought their offseason was great with adding those offensive linemen. They did, even though they're older, they did what they needed to do.
How about adding the head coach?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. The Lions got a B-, even though they lost the best offensive coordinator in football.
Would you please let him be pissed for a minute?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I like talking.
I can tell.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, be pissed.
Yeah, you beat.
Well, the thing is, like, not to be completely, impartial here, the Bears had a great offseason.
Yeah.
To your point, they added the most sought after offensive coordinator to be a head coach in the league, and they landed him. And they bolstered their team at another position. Like, they probably had an A- offseason.
Thank you.
This guy sucks.
Yeah,
then he wrote, here's the Packers bit. He gave him a C+.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay?
Yeah.
The biggest move they made was signing guard Aaron Banks.
Yeah, from the Niners?
Yeah, who they way overpaid for.
Yeah.
The move they liked was drafting Matthew Golden at 23. I thought that was a good move.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest dislike move this guy thinks, signing Aaron Banks.
This guy's a walking contradiction.
Yeah,
this guy's meat saucing this. It's like he did like 4 of them. It's like, there's a lot of work. I'm just going to copy and paste. He gave the Pittsburgh Steelers a C. Did he give any Fs? Oh, the Cowboys got a C. The Falcons got a C. The Saints.
Yeah, who had the lowest grade?
There were no Fs given.
The Saints.
Well, he gave no Fs. But
the Saints got a D. The biggest move he says the Saints made was lucking into quarterback Derek Carr's retirement. The move that he liked was drafting that Tyler Shook guy, or however you say his name.
Yeah, the quarterback from that's bounced around.
Yeah, from Louisville. Then the movie disliked was trying to pay Carr before he called it a career.
The one move he liked was the electric slide.
Yeah, he did.
He liked that a lot.
But yeah. So yeah.
All right.
Everybody's just trying to get to training camp, but this whole bit on the
I
Vikings,
get it. It's a talker.
Try harder, though.
Yeah. I don't know if I can.
Who, me?
Who, me?
It's one thing to put out stuff like this because it is a sports abyss and we're just waiting for training camp to start.
And next week is the All-Star game. There's nothing going on.
At least be factual. Like, at least have some real research behind what you're doing. Like, we're ripping this guy because it doesn't sound like he's done, like, very superficial, high-level research on each team.
Right.
Like, if you're going to actually put a report out like this, put some A-level investigating into it.
He feels sticking with J.J. McCarthy was the correct response.
He's right about that.
Agree with.
Yeah, he's right about that.
Blind squirrel finds a nut.
Well, the thing is, like, you don't even have to pay attention to all that
top
much
story?
to know that.
Are we still doing the news? Well, yeah, but like this season could be really, really good. Like we talked about the other day. Every quarterback in McCarthy's draft is good to probably going to be great. I mean, you guys were at the Chicago game. Both of you raved about how good Caleb Williams is and that arm that he's got. Jaden Daniels won Rookie of the Year, right?
Bo Nix is fantastic.
Fantastic. Why can't I think of the Patriots quarterback?
Because you never.
Drake
right.
What's the Patriots quarterback, Hawk?
Drake May.
Drake May.
Yeah.
He's on a horse bleep team.
Yeah.
And he's still great. And and Michael Penix is going to be the starting quarterback for the Falcons. So are all 6 of them going to be great? It might be. And if McCarthy is good, this is going to be a very good football team, despite what Seth Wadler thinks.
Yeah. I agreed.
I just think, it's a tough schedule, man, but you go on the road. Your first ever game is in Chicago on Monday Night Football. That's your first pro game. And I think it may have been Zach, his last couple of regular season games have been like nationally televised games.
Basically like last 3, because he had Michigan, Ohio State, then the college football playoff semifinal, final.
He can win, man. That kid can win.
He's a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I've not heard a single person say anything rotten about him.
No. Yeah.
Sounds like he's always down at the facility. He sounds like the real life version of my computer generated character on College Football 26.
Yep.
Only he's smaller. And
Slightly
cares less.
smaller. Yep.
Nobody cares more than my player does.
Yeah. God, you're obsessed with that.
Hey,
did you order your Fighting Hens hat, or did you move on from that?
I moved on from that.
Now you got to buy a Nebraska hat.
Well, I ordered my my headset so I could do StreamYard so people could watch my guy succeed.
I can't wait to watch.
Hey, Zacho.
Yes, sir.
When is Jaybird going to be here?
He's here.
He's already here.
Yeah.
Is he in studio over there?
He'll be here. He's just arriving.
Who's Jaybird?
Jaybird.
Yeah, you seen all those drone?
Oh, yeah. Jay Christensen?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's going to be in studio with us.
I didn't know that. You guys were talking about Parker Fox being here.
Yeah, he's going to be here too.
Well, nobody cares about that.
Yeah. Jaybird has been doing some huge things, even bigger. He's the guy who did the drone footage of the bowling alley, which changed everything.
I know. Yeah,
Have you seen
Bright Lake Bowl?
Yeah. Have you seen his footage of the Formula One race in Miami?
Yes.
That's pretty sweet, man.
Yeah.
Jaybird will be here to talk to us about how cool it is to be him.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah, me too. So we'll talk about that. And we'll do Fan 5. And we'll talk to Parker Fox, who's tall. I'm going to ask him how the weather is up there.
That'll be great. That'll be great.
It's going to be the closest thing we'll get to a weather report today.
Do they have a college basketball version of the college football game?
They're going to.
Yes.
In the next couple of years. I think 2028 they will.
Oh, that'd be sweet too, right?
They used to have one. It was fun, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hawk won't play it, but yeah.
I'm sure it was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. This is better, though.
Well, yeah.
College
It'll be
football.
super.
No, it would be better. Yeah, but it would be fun to get your team to the bracket. To March Madness.
Yeah,
that'd be super fun.
I want to create somebody that has to stand on a ladder to talk to Spud Webb. I want him to be so small.
Yeah.
And I want him to still make the team. I want people to ask him if he's looking for a gold at the bottom of the rainbow. That's how short he's going to be. And I also want him to be an all-star.
Yeah. Isn't that the bit you're going to do?
With my college football guy, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm going to just say he's going to play for a college that will surprise everybody.
Holy crap.
Right. Patrick Morning Show, lots to do in the 8 o'clock hour. And you can watch us at KFAN.com/watch right after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days, and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to tryroughgreens.com. Use promo code TRYROUGH. That's TRYRUFF. Go to tryroughgreens.com. Use promo code TRYROUGH. You discover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.